myself today. I've got another guy coming. He's umpiring this game, so you'll get the 5 minutes.
step again. I thought I might try to win her back. I'm all confident. I'm a little nervous about coming down. And every new heartbreak hurts a little more. The first one felt like more than I could take. So I hit the ground running so hard, whittled my soul away. Try to keep my hopes up, but they keep falling down. And every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around. I made a lot of half-hearted mistakes, but I worked so hard on this one. Gave her my everything. Was a losing battle, so I'm laying down. And every new heartbreak hurts a little more. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around. Now let her go, oh, let it be the last time around, please. Now let her go, oh Lord, this might be.
Welcome to Scottsdale Recreation Ground this afternoon, and it's the last round, round 18 of NTFAW, the Women's Premier League competition, and it's all to play for this afternoon. Scottsdale versus North Launceston. The winner will enter the final four and participate in finals next week. Both teams on 20 points each. Percentage won't matter unless it's a draw, of course, and if it is a draw, Scottsdale will go through with the superior percentage. Last time the two teams met, it was a surprise. North Launceston up at Rochalee was the venue on that occasion, got over the top of Scottsdale, and one of the surprises of the season, so they'll take some confidence from that. But last weekend, Scottsdale were terrific against Launceston, and they almost sprung a big surprise over the Blues. It was just a big last quarter from the Blues that got them home. And North Launceston, a little bit disappointing last week. They had high hopes going into their game against South Launceston at Youngtown and just were blown away early. Never really got themselves into the contest. So they've got the toss, and it looks like Tiffany Whitney, the skipper of North Launceston, has won the toss, and they will kick to the right of screen in this first quarter. It's a beautiful day here at Scottsdale. Temperature will be around about 20 degrees later in the afternoon. It's quite warm now, just in a good spot here on the side of the oval. In an elevated position in the side of a truck, which is great. Myself and cameraman Harmony here, and we're looking forward to bringing you a pretty good game this afternoon. Of course, we'll keep you up to date with lots of other things. The Tassie Devils are just about to get underway against Geelong in their qualifying final, so keep up to date with that, and the other women's, or the NTFA Women's Premier League games as well. Both teams are broken up, so the early part of this game will be pretty important for North Launceston. As I said, they did get blown away last week. South Launceston piled on the goals early, and the North Launceston team were never able to get themselves into the contest. So it really feels like finals footy this afternoon. Spring weather here at Scottsdale. My name's Dave Moore, and this is the AFL Tas live stream. We're giving you all the action later on in the men's game as well, and that'll be simulcast on City Park Radio 103.7 and 96.5 FM. It's a massive day of footy right around the state. As I said, the Devils as well, so perfect weather, perfect conditions. Great game last night in the AFL. So let's see if we get another great day of footy today. I'm about to get underway. Umpire Michael Walker, who's joining me later on in the men's commentary team. Just waiting for all to be settled. Goal umpires to be in position. And we're underway. Ball goes up. Jetson in ruck there against the Scottsdale ruckman in Mather. Ball spits out. Handball forward there by Mason for Scottsdale. Came back North Launceston's way. Overrunning it there was Ella Creswell. She got a little shove in the back. She did. So Ella Creswell. Next towards half 40. A bit of a breeze getting up here at Scottsdale. Round the corner kick. First inside 50 goes the way of the Bombers. Trying to force it forward there was Ashley Dingen. Good work there by the Scottsdale defence. Rihanna Lett gets to a teammate who gets it outside 50. To North Launceston. A lot of Bombers around the footy. Doing well there is Emma Groves. Gets it deep forward. Fluky ball. Getting back there is Morgan Rice for Scottsdale. Cleo Creswell in there as well. And we'll get a ball up about 20 metres out from the North Launceston goal. We've had all the play here early. Up it goes. There is Ashlyn Dingen again. Top of the footy. Can't escape. We'll get another ball up in the forward pocket. No scorers yet. Ruck contest there. Imogen Williams, the ruckman. Swung towards goal there by Rihanna Binns in the goal square. Cleo Creswell picks it up. Gets it back here towards Ashlyn Dingen, who snaps and kicks the first goal for North Launceston. Great goal there from Ashlyn Dingen. And scoring is up and away here at Scottsdale. 1 goal straight, 6 North Launceston. Scottsdale yet to score. And a lovely little snap there. They had the numbers there, North Launceston, and they used that numerical advantage to work themselves a goal. As I said, the early part of this game is pretty vital in the scheme of things. Umpire Walker with the footy. Devils with the first goal at Geelong. They lead by 6 points, 1-1-7 to the Cats, 1 behind. Up goes the footy. Great tap out by Dingen. Shark there though for Scottsdale by Ruby Hall. She's caught with the footy straight away. Secondary ball up. Jetson with the height advantage in the ruck at the moment. There's Alex Hall. Releases the footy. Scottsdale get their first opportunity. Goes towards half forward. Coming out of Taisha Hines. They can't pick it up. Alex Hall battles for it once again. She's caught with it. A lot of players around the contest. And we'll get a ball up. Far side of the ground from our commentary position. Ball forward from Scottsdale. Now a quick kick. Contested footy. Getting to the ball there was Maddie Granger, who had a good game last week in that defeat against South Launceston. Kick forward again. Mark in front. And it's the big number 2 there, Rebecca Irwin, who often is in the ruck, but she's deep forward today, using her height there. Got in front, and she'll line up about 25 out. Kicks towards goal. Has it got the distance? I think it's cleared the contest. It's a goal to Scottsdale. It's 1 goal apiece. A lively start here at Scottsdale. 3.5 minutes and a goal apiece. So they did well there. They worked it forward, and Rebecca Irwin, just that front position so vital, especially when you've got the height advantage over your opponent. She took the mark, and a nice shot on goal as well. 1 goal straight, 6 apiece. Expecting a close game. Both teams on 20 points. So this is virtually an elimination final here this afternoon. Up it goes. Jetson won the tap. Trying to shark it was Ruby Hall. She gets it out. She threw it though, says the umpire. And we'll come back to Rani Jetson. Plays on. Gets great distance with a kick. Gets it deep forward. It'll clear everybody. Over the back. Taking it there was Michaela Binns using her experience. Swings on the left boot. Has a target there. He's got front and contacted Keely Lester. And it will be a free kick. Umpire Stevens. Keely Lester. Daring kick. Pretty good. Hogarth couldn't quite take the mark. Jetson in there. Hogarth won in the end. Gets it now to Alex Hall. Handball backwards. Tricky one for a teammate to take. She's back in there again, Alex Hall. Might have got a shove in the back and did. So a tone there for a slightly errant handball. And won herself a free kick. Goes wide. Finds a teammate over there. And they'll launch again here. Taking the mark there with Deanne Mason. Gets the handball over. Kick inside 50. Hard to see the players over there with the sun glaring off the windscreens, but a good mark in defence there from the Bombers. Might have been Maddie Granger back there. Good long kick. There might be a breeze advantage to the right of screen. Out there was Michaela Binns with a clearing kick towards the wing. North Launceston again doing well. Groves kicks to the centre. And a mark taken there. There's a player there with the number 60 on the back, I think. I might get a number check on that. 66 Scottsdale player. So I've got somebody, my wife Jo over there, who's going to hunt down number changes. We've got a 66 there for Scottsdale. We'll check on that one. Meanwhile, the ball's on the wing. Trying to pick it up was Irwin, close to the boundary line. And there'll be a boundary throw in far side. In fact, it's a free kick. Must be a lasso free kick going the Bombers' way. Nice kick. Once again, I think there might be a breeze going to the right there. Maybe favouring North Launceston. I think that was off hands, was it? Not sure if it's a lasso or not. Umpire retrieving the footy. Give me a chance to have a quick look at the Devils' score. Playing Geelong this afternoon. And it's 1-1-7. The Devils 2 behinds the Cats. Early days there. So we've got a ball up. Tap one out by Jetson. And ball forward to the contest. Chance here for the Bombers. They can pick it up and launch. Wrestling around with the footy. And we'll get a ball up. Umpire Stevens throwing it up right on attacking 50 here for North Launceston. Trying to work it clear there was Tori Hall for Scottsdale. Just congested footy at the moment. And we've got Taylor Marshall is number 66 for Scottsdale. Thank you very much, Joe. Let's quickly write that down. As inside 50 again, the Bombers. Close to the boundary line. Not sure if that was on the full or not. It was too wide, I think, yes. So free kick Scottsdale. Going back to get the ball is Morgan Rice. Kick on the wing. Nice kick too from Rice and finds Michaela Binns. On the left foot, high kick. Holds up a little bit in the slight breeze. Knocked away. Magpies try to work it. A lot of players around the contest. 8 minutes gone. It's a goal apiece here at Scottsdale. We've got another stoppage. Good ruck work there from Jetson. Gets connection now. Inside 50, but getting back nicely there is Scottsdale player. I'll pick up in a moment. She plays on towards the wing. Nicely done here by Taylor Marshall, that player with the number 66 on the back. Gets it for Giantini. There's the player there for North Launceston. She's up against a couple of Scottsdale opponents. She does well, Giantini. She hasn't got the numbers. Now they even up. Scottsdale player caught with the footy. So well done, North Launceston there. It's a tricky situation, and they'll win a free kick in their defensive 50. Kick long to the wing. Over the back. It's a one-on-one contest here. Doing well is Taylor Marshall. Over the top. Gets it to Stingle. Stingle to half forward. They work overtime, the Bombers. Clearing it forward there was Groves. Almost a mark there to Jetson. Spills out the side to Ruby Hall. She kicks it up here towards Irwin. Lays on her opponent. Might have gone on her opponent's back. Was it a throw? Might be going Scottsdale's way here. It's played against Jaylene Bailey. And Irwin, the first goal for the Magpies. Kicks it forward. Over the back. Alex Hall's there. They lay tackles left, right and centre. Good work, Taisha Hines. goal scorer, or the leading goal scorer for the Magpies. Cleared out in the end there by Zoe Stebbings. Out to space. Bree Eiken's out there. Eichen tackled. And no prior, says the umpire. A tight opening to this game. Fourth place at stake. Picked up by the Magpies. Tackle laid there nicely by Jaylene Bailey, who's been in good form of late. She forces a stoppage. The ruck contest. Irwin doing the rucking inside, attacking 50. Bree Eichen works it clear. Set back again. Kick outside defensive 50. It's been all Scottsdale of recent times here. They've had it camped and they're attacking 50, but no deep entries yet. Spinning out nicely there was Jaylene Bailey. They work it clear. Here they go in the centre. 2 Magpies and 2 Bombers fighting this one out. Good work there from Scottsdale number 3. There's another number change. If we could pick that one up, please, Joe, on the boundary line. Number 3 for Scottsdale. I haven't got her in my list. Pick her up in a moment. 45 kick over the head there of Ashlyn Didgeon, who kicked the first goal. Michaela Bin just shrugs about 3 tackles aside. Gets it back to a teammate in Gibbons. Her kick, half distance, gets in the middle. Turning and kicking is Mather. It's came back again. Eichen, who's had a lot of it in this first quarter. Bree Eichen kicks to half forward. Bouncing footy. Magpies will clear it. On the left foot to the centre. Bumped out of the way, Hogarth. It is a really tight contest here at the moment. So number 3 there for Scottsdale is Sophie Harrison. Thank you, Joe. So add her to the list. Now Bree Eichen kicks inside 50. And it's back to Harrison there, who takes the mark. I should have recognised her. She's one of the better players for Scottsdale throughout this whole season. Kicks outside 50. Eichen again gets it to Jets, and she's caught. That'll be incorrect disposal. Umpire Stevens right on the spot there. And it's going to come back here to Georgie Hogarth. Hogarth now plays on. It'll land on the wing. Bouncing footy. Bounce away from Groves. Laying a tackle from behind with Jaylene Bailey. Ball spits out. Groves again laying a tackle. Creswell in there, Ella Creswell bursting through. Jaylene Bailey inside 50, has a player all by herself. Maybe too far out to score, Imogen Williams. They flood back. She sets it up. Player over the back. Good spoil, Harrison. Getting the footy there was Ruby Payne. They shove each other aside. Back to Harrison. Falls over the top now to Stingle. She kicks up the wing. They do well in the Magpies. Lovely sideways handball there from Deanne Mason. Tries to get it to Binns. But North Launceston get underneath the contest. Umpire says no prior. Ball up. 13, nearly 14 minutes gone. 1 goal apiece here at Scottsdale. Jetson wins the tap. Hogarth again involved. Gets the free kick. Georgie Hogarth. Close to the player on the mark. Kicks up the wing. Fades away with the breeze. Off hand. Still in play. North Launceston by hand. Try to work it out. But we'll have a ball up. Hard to see over there. A lot of players around the contest. Good crowd in this afternoon. This special day. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I'll get another stoppage. Time ticking down in this first quarter. 1 goal apiece. Just not coming out of that congested play over there. It's umpire Walker. About the 4th stoppage in the last minute. Now it's a free kick will break things up. It's going the way of the Magpies. Binns. Nice kick towards half forward. Also a nice mark. Good to pick the player up over there. But, certainly that half back line of North Launceston has been really strong in this first quarter. Kick gets good distance. Meeting it there was Rihanna Lett. Couldn't take it with her. Ball spills out. Kick to attacking 50. Harrison's getting back. Should take the chest mark and does. So Sophie Harrison plays on now. Kick got a lot of height. Holds up in the breeze. Getting back into play there was Hogarth. She got the handball away. Trying to kick it off the ground there was Logan Fox. Spills back to Dion Mason. Short distance kick. There to Taylor Barnes, who might have got a push in the back. That's coming back. Taylor Barnes, 16 minutes gone. 1 goal apiece. North have a slight breeze in this first quarter. Kick inside 50 will carry the contest. Bouncing footy. It's heading towards the behind post. Spills out of bounds. And North wants to be happy with that. They'll be able to set up here and try and convert a score. Any score today, there'll be a low-scoring game perhaps here with two evenly matched teams, so any score is vital. Can they force one here? Whitney in the ruck contest there with Emily Arnold. To the front, snap, offline. That was the number 24 there in Ruby, start again, Rihanna Binns. Scoring the behind there, 1-1-7. North Launceston. Scottsdale 1 goal straight 6. Out from fullback. Contested ball. Ruby Payne's there for North Launceston. She forces a stoppage. Stunning day here at Scottsdale. Beautiful blue sky. Quick kick now here forward for the Bombers. Out the back. Whitney has got it. Gets it back here towards Binns. Oh, gee, she gets some space along the ground. Can we turn and kick a goal here, North Launceston? No, they can't. It's held up. They might be happy with that. Or it spills out eventually. Umpire about to blow the whistle. Emma Groves in there fighting hard. Gee, nice move there from Rihanna Binns once again for the Bombers. She just couldn't get any distance on the kick. A deep in attack. Scottsdale holding back the damn wall here at the moment. And we've got another ball up there. Whitney doing the ruck work. She's beaten to it though. Try to work it clear there. Keely Lester. Whistle on play. And we've had some ball ups in this quarter, there's no doubt about it. It's tight footy. It's like finals at the moment. It virtually is for these two teams. Ball spills. And another whistle on play. 18 and a half minutes gone here at Scottsdale. It's 1-1-7, the Bombers. 1 goal straight, Scottsdale. Tap to into space. Here's a chance. Snap. And one behind. Gee, that was a good opportunity there for Emma Groves. Just to the left of the goalpost. She just did a good job there to get a bit of space when it looked like there was going to be no space after repeated stoppages. And one behind there to North Launceston. They're 1-2-8. Letting Scottsdale 1 goal straight 6. Harrison now. Waste no time. Goes wide here towards Samek. Abby Samek has a bit of time to pick it up. Gets a good block from a teammate. She goes back into a danger position. Ikens there. Speaking of danger, she can set something up. She gets the handball over the top though, looking for Groves. Probably wasn't a good option in the end. Working hard there is Ella Creswell. So North Launceston's good players are really standing up in this first quarter. They started poorly last week, but they've done a pretty good job here. They're leading by a couple of points late in this first quarter. Out it comes. Ashlyn Dingham once again goes towards the footy. Harrison, though, through. Clears the area. Coming to meet it is Payne for North Launceston. She's got a second opportunity. Handballs it back. Kick here towards Whitney. Clears her. Snap here. Here's a goal to Cleo Creswell. She celebrates straight away. And North Launceston kicked their second through Cleo Creswell. That's her 19th goal of the year. Terrific goal. 2-2-14 now, North Launceston. Scottsdale 1 goal straight 6. And that is nearly siren time in this first quarter. Very valuable goal to the Bombers. Right on quarter time. There it is. 20 minutes has expired. And let's look at the quarter time score. It's North Launceston 2-2-14. Leading Scottsdale 1 goal straight 6. The goal kickers for North Launceston, Cleo Krezel with 1 in the 19 and a half minutes into that quarter. And Ashlyn Dingen kicked the first goal of the game. And for Scottsdale, Rebecca Irwin is their goal kicker, a nice set shot. So 2-2-14 North Launceston, 1 goal straight 6 Scottsdale. A beautiful day here at Scottsdale. We'll take a break here on the AFL Tas live stream. We'll come back a minute or so before the start of the second quarter.
So much.
About to get underway in the second quarter here at Scottsdale. At quarter time, it's North Launceston 2-2-14 leading Scottsdale 1 goal straight 6. And the goal kickers to this point in the game for Scottsdale. 1 to Rebecca Irwin, and for the Bombers, 1 to Cleo Creswell and 1 to Ashlyn Dingen. Just checking that Devils score there in Geelong, and pretty close game. Close to quarter time. In fact, it is quarter time. The Cats 2-4-16 lead the Devils 2-2-14. So we're starting the second quarter here at Scottsdale. Umpire Walker throws the ball up. In the ruck there, winning the tap was Mather. Spills out to the side there to Eichen, who had a really good first quarter. Kicks up towards half forward. Through comes Jetson, the ruck. Can't quite get an effective kick. Got it towards half forward, the Bombers. Trying to get it for Scottsdale there was Michaela Binns. Ashlyn Dingen lays a tackle, and she wins the reward there, I think. Holding the ball. It's going to come back here to Ashlyn Dingen, the young Northern Bomber. Plays on. Kicks to the pocket. Couple of targets up there. Williams and Whitney. And Scottsdale force a stoppage. About 40 metres out from the North Launceston goal. Spills out the back. Nice little handball from Harrison. Feeds Binns. And she goes the long kick up the wing, looking for Alex Hall. She's got it now. Handballs nicely to a teammate there in Samek. Back here towards Alex Hall. She kicks to half forward, bouncing footy. Falls nicely there for Irwin. She just kicks to space. They're off to the races now here. Into the forward pocket it spills. Bouncing. Does it stay in? Getting back there is Granger. Handballs there in the direction of Giantini. The North back line under a bit of pressure there. He did okay to hold the ball up. Great footy from the back line from Scottsdale. Alex Hall involved a couple of times there. In fact, we got a free kick. Might have been holding the ball there in that pocket. Quite sure the player who has the footy, but pick her up in a second. Kick towards goal. Into the goal square. Irwin, 1 grab 2. Through for a rush behind. First score of the second quarter goes the way of Scottsdale. They're 1-1-7. North Launceston 2-2-14. It was Taisha Hines, of course, with that shot on goal. It's coming back towards Taisha Hines. Can't quite take the overhead mark. Got the recovery. Lays on the footy. Umpire Stevens. Going to throw it up. There's been some features recently on the 1976 Launceston Premiership team. And Michael Stevens was part of that all those years ago, and he's still giving to footy today by umpiring in the NTFA Women's Premier. Fantastic to see. Out it comes. Little handball there from Ella Creswell. North able to work it out. Comes out here in the direction of Bridie Pike. Bouncing footy. They work it clear towards half forward there through Maddie Reid. Off the contest. That's Ella Stingle. Setting sail for goal. This will fall just off to the right. A good spot here for Scottsdale. They'll be able to set up here with a boundary throw in. Right next to the behind post. Comes the throw in. It's high. Irwin taps it to the front. Taisha Hines is there hovering. She's got on the boundary line. Can she work something miraculous? She tries to. And she kicks it out of bounds. On the bounce, just inside the chalk of the boundary line. So we get another throw in. Similar spot. It's North Launceston by 7 points. 4 minutes into the second quarter here at Scottsdale. So at the moment, they're holding that fourth spot in the live ladder. Long way to go, though. Out the back towards Ruby Hall. Alex Hall fights for it. Scoops it out. Nice handball there from Ruby Hall. Feeds a teammate in Mather. They get it to about 30 out to Scottsdale. They've got plenty of numbers there. Samek's in there. She goes in hard. They fall down left, right and centre. Tackle late. Might have been holding the ball where it was. There on the Scottsdale player. Might have been Rihanna Lett. So they'll relieve the pressure here. Kick comes out here as a nice one to Eichen, who can set the play up here. Got the targeting Jets in the ruck. Clears her. Chance here, Bridie Kate Mather. She's caught with the footy. No prize, says umpire Stevens. Ball slipped up. Mather wins it to Ruby Hall. Works her way through traffic. Pike's in there for North Launceston. Gets it clear. Storming through again is Ruby Hall. She's on the angle. She snaps towards goal. Might come back for a behind. Umpire says yes. So a line ball there, but it's given a behind to Scottsdale. They're 1-2-8. North Launceston 2-2-14. From full back. Nice kick. Hands in the back there nicely from Eichen. Work it clear. Escaping is Jaylene Bailey. They get it to the wing now, North Launceston. Here's Ashlyn Dingeon. Can't pick it up. Close to the line. Imogen Williams is there for North Launceston. Scottsdale resolute. Dingeon does pretty well. They work it out. Imogen Williams round the corner kick. It's off the side of the boot. And over the timekeeper's box there. It'll be a free kick coming the way of Scottsdale. Taken by Michaela Binns. Binns along the line. But in the way there is Ella Creswell. She's been everywhere so far in this game. Kicks it on the 45. Gets good distance to the middle. Can they work it out here? Bailey's got it. She tries to escape a tackle. Gets the handball forward to Whitney. Now to Dingeon. Inside 50. Which way will this bounce? Cleo Creswell's there. She's lurking. She shoved her opponent in the back though. So she gave away a free kick, Cleo Creswell. Pies will relieve there through Morgan Rice. She goes wide. Close to the boundary line. They fight for it. Out it comes. Centering kick. Eichen tries to get there. Falls at the bootlaces. They roll over. And we'll get a ball up. No goals yet in this second quarter through 7 minutes. Good tap out Jetson. Tries to find Whitney. Eichen goes in. They fall on it. Be careful here. Yes, holding the ball. Scottsdale players just dwelled on it a little bit too long. So a chance to drive it into attack. The lead out there is Cleo Creswell. She's got a few opponents against her. They've set up well here. As Binns for Scottsdale now escapes. Looks here for Alex Hall. She'll get a favourable bounce. Waste no time. Kicks it forward. Over the top. Taisha Hines is there. But getting back first is Giantini. Doesn't get a kind bounce. Hines does pretty well. She's got support here from Rebecca Irwin. Can she pick it up? Oh, she might have been held without it there. She picks it up eventually. Now the numbers are all with the Northern Bombers. They can work it out here. Stebbings gets a kick away. It dribbles towards the defensive 50. Getting there first for Scottsdale was Tori Hall. Not a great kick. And getting back there is Giantini. Kick to half-back's not great because it falls straight in the lap there of Lesto. Drops the footy. Has time to recover. Gee, that was well done there by Taylor Barnes to effect the smother. Eichen there was in a bit of a sling tackle. So Bree Eichen will take the free kick. This is going to go to the wire. You feel this game. It's a low-scoring scrap. So much on the line. Goes wide. Getting to it there is Emma Groves. Has time to recover. Picks up the line. But, getting back to take the mark there is Taylor Marshall. Marshall. High kick towards Samek. She doesn't go for it in the end. Out the back it's Rebecca Irwin. Has the strength and size there to win the footy. Can't get an effective possession. Well done North Launceston clearing defensive 50. Fluky bounce. Gets its way there to Leicester. But she has no prior. So ball up. Quickly check the Devils score. At Cardinia Park. And Cats skipping away a bit there. 3-5-23 leading the Devils 2-2-14. Early in the second quarter. Got a free kick here. It's going the way of Kiara Dingeon. She goes wide. Binns is there, fighting for the footy. Certainly a different North Launceston this week than the one we saw against South Launceston. Really come to play here in Scottsdale. on their home ground are really going to have to fight for this win and make that final four. Big year improvement for the Northern Bombers, there's no doubt about that. It's on the far side. No effective possession is possible there. Another stoppage. The bright sunshine here at Scottsdale. Up goes the footy. Playing with the yellow Sharon this afternoon. Sideways kick. That's a bit of space. That'll open things up for all the players. Handball over the top. Now a chance for the Bombers. Getting through there was Ewington. Probably not a great handball in the end. Might have been a kick option there. Just right in the centre circles. Who can go forward? It's the Magpies. And it's all the Bombers here with a little bit of time. Payne there, the number 17. Not a great kick, Ruby Payne. Opens the door here. Just worried out of a kick there was Lester. We're back in the centre circles again. Jetson there, the ruck. Tries to take it. Gee, that's a good tackle laid. In fact, let's see, it might have been off the thigh there, so not deemed a kick. Holding the ball. Nice work there from Rihanna Binns. 11 minutes gone. 1-2-8 Scottsdale, 2-2-14 North Launceston. Second quarter action here on the AFL Tas live stream. Kick to half forward. Off the contest. Here goes Groves. Oh, gee, she took too long. Holding the ball. They've set up pretty well back there, Scottsdale. They've got a loose player in defence at the moment. Harrison goes wide here. Looking for Taylor Marshall. Back to Harrison. Left knee heavily strapped. Harrison again. That was Marshall again. Gets it towards half forward. Might have been a push in the back, and it was. Right in front of umpire Walker. Taylor Barnes with the footy. Short kick's really good. Finds Groves. This time she kicks a bit sooner. Towards half forward. Bouncing ball. Meeting it as Gibbons. North player over the top of the footy, but no prize, says the umpire. No one wins an effective hit out. There's about 10 players around the footy, but Icon still has the class to work it free. Gets the handball over the top there. Tries to find connection with Bridie Pike. Opens the door for Scottsdale. Off the ground. Comes out here towards Ella Creswell, who's happy to see it over the line. In fact, it might have been off her foot. So that'll be a Lassou free kick going the way of Scottsdale. The Bombers lead by a goal. 12 and a half minutes gone. Long kick down the line. I think that'll be another Lassou going the other way. It's close. It's close. Still in play, is it? Yes, it is. A good kick in the end for the Magpies. 1-on-1 there. They try and work it free. And in the end, it's another Lassou free kick, and Magpies again are the beneficiaries here. Coming over to take it is Georgie Hogarth. There's a breeze earlier, but it's really dropped out now. Over the top there. Here's a chance. Hines, dangerous. Left foot, snap for goal. He's offline, Talisha Hines. One behind. 1-3-9. The Magpies. Trailing North Launceston 2-2-14. Talisha Hines, 23 goals this season. Ball comes out. Marley Brown's got it. Does pretty well in the end. Kicks it towards the wing. Ashlyn Bingen. Handball. Connects with a teammate who's caught. Incorrect disposal. We've got advantage now as Ruby Hall. In fact, no advantage. Good umpiring there from umpire Stevens. He quickly saw that there was no advantage. So he's going to bring it back to the wing. And it's coming back the way here of Isabella Gibbons. Good chance while the ball's coming back just to check that score at Cardinia Park. And a goal to the Devils. Such as a 2-point margin now. Goal through Brandon Leary. 3-5-23 Geelong. 3-3-21 the Devils. Nice kick by Gibbons. Almost a mark at half forward. From the spillage. Coming through there was Ella Stingle. Plays a bit of volleyball with it. Hogarth bursts through. Kick inside 50. It spills out. Chance now. In towards goal. Alani Nichols. She snuck it in, I think. Or has it got to come back? It's coming back. It's a free kick going the way of the Bombers there. So it might have been incorrect disposal. Took my half a minute just to look at my player number sheet, but I think it was a incorrect disposal, so it's coming back the way of the Bombers. 5 minutes till half time. Short kick now to Eichen, who can run off if she wants. There's no one on the mark. She decides to. Gains 10 metres. Pass here looking for Giantini. Gee, that's a good mark. Oh, gee, she played on. I don't think she thought it was a mark. Now it's a loose footy. Groves in there. Good work here by Pike. Gets the handball sideways. Here they go now. That's Ruby Payne inside 50. Whitney up there against Morgan Rice. It's a good battle. Whitney's got it. Oh, she goes the bounce. Daring play. Whitney towards the goal square. Plenty of Magpies back there. Almost a chance for Cleo Creswell. Ball spills into space from a fluky bounce. Whitney again. That was a terrific effort there from North Launceston to get the ball from half back. And now a rare chance in this quarter to score. Scottsdale have had most of the play. They fall in. Emma Groves on the bottom of that contest. And marquee over the far side. We've got player reunions today. It's a big day here for Scottsdale. More about that at half time. Another whistle on play. So we're about 35 out from the Bombers' goal. They lead by just 5 points. No goals in this second quarter to either team. Whitney towards goal. Falls short. Harrison gets back and takes the mark. Right beside the behind post. Plays the safe option and goes wide down the line. Will anyone touch this? They do just inside. Ruby Hall sees it over for a boundary throw. Great kick by Harrison there. Really gained about 50 metres for a team. Almost on centre wing now. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. The Bombers might be fairly happy with this. They've kept Scottsdale at bay this quarter, despite them having a few inside 50s. Not sure there's any breeze advantage anymore. Trees are fairly still in the background. There's about 12 players around this footy. Surprised if it comes out in any meaningful fashion, that it doesn't. We'll go again. The ruck was Giantini that time for North Launceston. Ruby Hall lays a tackle. It's eating up time as we close in on half time. We've got a free kick here. It's going the way of the Bombers. Ella Creswell. Nice kick there to Giantini. Dominique Giantini gets good contact, gets the ball to half forward, juggled mark. Taken there by Payne. She has to play on, not a great kick. Straight to Irwin, I think it is. Leans back in a kick now to a one-on-one here on the wing. Doing well there for Scottsdale was Alani Nichols. Bursting past Taylor Marshall, kicks it inside 50. Getting back first, that'll be Ewington. She has support there with a handball. She handballs blindly. Opens the door for Taisha Hines, who slams it on the boot and kicks a goal for Scottsdale. She was just hovering there, Hines, waiting on the mistake. And it came. And Taisha Hines kicks her 24th goal for the year. And the Magpies have hit the front here at Scottsdale. They're 2-3-15. They're leading North Launceston 2-2-14. And that comes without a minute to go in this second quarter. So valuable goal there for the Magpies. Just the handball wasn't quite where Ewington thought her teammate was going to be. And you don't give an opportunity like that to Taisha Hines, or she'll snap it up. Up we go. 1 minute left. Maybe time for another score for either team. Irwin over the top. Round the corner. Alex Hall gets it to half forward. Scottsdale surging now. Hogarth in towards Hines. Can't quite take the mark low down. Got the recovery for 2 in a minute. Taisha Hines misses. So she's missed a couple in this quarter. Put Scottsdale 2 points up. And the live ladder puts them inside the final 4 at the moment. The winner will take on either Launceston or Deloraine next week. Little kick there from Hogarth. Can't get any distance. Cleared out by the Bombers. Over here towards Granger. There's the halftime siren. And at halftime, Scottsdale had most of that quarter. Perhaps could have scored more goals. But they scored the one in the end. And it's Scottsdale 2 goals for 16. They're leading North Launceston 2-2-14 at half-time here. If we look at the goal scorers, for Scottsdale, 1 each to Rebecca Irwin and also Taisha Hines. And for North Launceston, 1 each to Cleo Creswell and Ashlyn Dingen. Before we go to half-time, just to talk a little bit about today here at Scottsdale. North Launceston and Scottsdale are playing for the Jamie Dennis Memorial Cup. Similar to the Phil Edwards Cup that's played between North Launceston and Launceston. And that is the club with the highest cumulative score wins. It's also the 1976 Under-19 and 1986 NTFA Premiership reunions. And we've got guest speakers here today, Stephen Nichols, who was playing coach of the 1986 team, and Mark Coniston, their guest speakers here today. It's also Life Members Day. There'll be best on-ground medals for the best player of each team, senior women's and senior men, and Alex Hall, who's the daughter of Jamie Dennis, will present the Jamie Dennis Memorial Cup after the senior men's game. Okay, some details about the game here today, or all the games. It's a beautiful day here, good crowd in, massive stakes for both teams here and also in the men's game later on. Half-time, before we take a break, it's Scottsdale 2-4-16, leading North Launceston 2-2-14. We'll be back in a little while.
Are we done?
Yeah, mate.
That's good.
Yeah.
round on them.
up this morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line. Do it again. Little too much southern comfort, hanging with my friends, all playing games. We all started at a full house, ended up just me and good old James. I could swore that I was winning, kinda had a feeling. Last thing I remember, I was drinking till the moonshine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia.
Welcome back here to Scottsdale Recreation Ground. Half time, it's the Magpies 2-4-16, leading North Launceston 2-2-14. I'm Dave Moore. It's the AFL Tas live stream. Just a couple of other scores around about. There's other Northern Tasmanian Football Association Premier League games on as we speak here. And it's a close one as expected at Deloraine. It's Deloraine 2-5-17 leading South 2-2-14. And it's the Blues quite comfortably at Longford. They lead 8-8-56. Longford yet to score. So Deloraine there fighting for that top 2 spot, which will see them play South Launceston again next week. The Tasmania Devils are playing at Cardinia Park, and at the moment Geelong 5-5-35 leading the Devils 3-6-24. So there's an 11-point lead there, close on half-time. So Devils very competitive in that game. And we'll have lots of other scores as the day goes on. Don't forget, coming up, we've got the men's game later on the AFL Tas live stream and on City Park Radio, simulcast on 96.5 and 103.7 FM. Stunning day here at the Scottsdale Recreation Ground. Beautiful weather, pushing up towards 20 degrees. And we're underway here in quarter number 3. Up goes the footy. Just having a bit of trouble getting the timer to go again here on my visual. So hopefully it will. I'll refresh it. Just a moment. Just lost my Wi-Fi temporarily, so we'll get that going again. Apologies, the score graphic is not going at the moment. I've lost my Wi-Fi, unfortunately, so try and get that going once again. Just to be a little bit of vision at the moment while I sort it out. Just at half forward here. North Launceston into attack. Kick forward. Chance here for North Launceston. Whitney's in there. And we'll get a ball up. Up to half back, Scottsdale in possession. Chance here for North Launceston. Cleo Creswell with it. Kicks towards goal. Gets it to the goal square. Off hands. Scottsdale clear. And they've got taken a mark at half back. So underway in this third quarter as the kick comes back in. I have to apologise for the time clock. It's not accurate at the moment, but thankfully there's been no score. Just had a little bit of trouble there with my Wi-Fi, so hopefully that'll stay on for me.
Refresh the page.
Kick out of defence for Scottsdale. Here's Hines, picks it up over the top. Handball sideways. North Launceston surge forward. Doing well there for North Launceston was their player in Creswell. That was Ella Creswell. Back in play. Still a chance here for Scottsdale. There through Gibbons. Close to the boundary line. Shovels it out. No score yet in this quarter. Picking up there was Leicester. We'll get another ball up. It'll kick sideways around the corner there from Georgie Hogarth. Up it goes, and Hines takes the mark on the wing. Kicks it further forward. No one can get an effective possession. Centre wing at the moment, and then we've got a stoppage. Two 4-16 Scottsdale, North Launceston 2-2-14. Kick forward now. Over the back was Alex Hall. Falls here towards Hines. Back to Alex Hall. Ball spills free. And looks like we're going to holding the ball decision here. So an attacking 50 for Scottsdale. Snap here, Alex Hall into the behind post, no score. From the boundary throw in. Kick towards the boundary line. Little slight fumble there from the Scottsdale player. Kick high. Jetson front position. Over her. Falls to the back there towards Michaela Binns. She's got it now. Driving kick. Gets here towards Alex Hall. She meets the footy well. They shovel it out. Taken there by Marshall. And we've got one behind to Scottsdale. First score of the quarter. 2-5-17 plays 2-2-14. Loose ball here on the wing. Out the back. Taken here by Harrison. Handball tries there to find Mather. Jetson now. Gets it towards half forward. Loose footy. Trailing it back there is Emily Arnold. Taps it in front of herself. Good work here, Cleo Creswell. She picks it up around the corner kick. Centering ball. North Launceston players here with a chance. Getting towards the footy there was Kiara Dingen. She fights for it. She tries to get clear. She does now. Kick smothered. Great smother there, Morgan Rice. Still loose though. They dive on top. And it's a goal to Bree Eichen. They let play go, and Bree Eichen has kicked the goal there for North Launceston. And they move along to 3-2-20. Leading Scottsdale now 2 goals, 5-17. So apologies, I've been a bit distracted. My little Wi-Fi device decided not to work, and I lost a few things here on my computer. So it's updating as we speak, so hopefully I'll be a bit more tuned in here. But anyway, we're underway here. 3-2-20 North Launceston. Scottsdale 2-5-17. And probably been playing about 10 minutes into this third quarter. Umpire Stevens throws it up. Good tap there by Jetson. Eichen in the middle now after that great goal. Just persistence there from North Launceston, their forward line. And good umpiring too. Let the play go. The ball emerged. And the goal was converted. Umpire hovering with the whistle. And we're about 10 metres in from the front of the goal square. Sorry, the centre square at the moment. And the Bombers slightly into attack, getting a bit of a goal there against the run of play. They've got their way back into this game. Shovelled out there from Groves. Gets it to Bailey. Over the head there of Ashlyn Dingen. Kiara Dingen in there. Well done, the Scottsdale defence. They clear it out. Taken nicely there by Jaylene Bailey. Up here towards Imogen Williams. Off hands. Kiara Dingen did okay. Morgan Rice back there though. Gets it to Harrison. They stream out of defence to the Magpies. Over to the far side. Oh, good handling of the ball there by Jetson. Inside out right foot kick. Close to the boundary line. And over it goes. Two 5-17 Scottsdale. 3-2-20. North Launceston, the winner, will make 4th place on the ladder. Play on, says the umpire. It spills out. Meeting the contest, it was Emma Groves. Out it comes. Nice mark taken. There by Hines. Gets the handball sideways now to Hogarth. Hogarth goes long. It's an open forward line here if they can get it clear. Good work there from Timperon. Kicks to a bit of space. Approaching the footy was Nichols. They work it in there, attacking 50 Scottsdale. They desperately need a goal here. And umpire will ball it up. from the tap out. Good tap out by Giantini in the ruck there. Straight to a contest. Umpire blows the whistle for a ball up. They work it clear, holding the ball there though. North Launceston player tried to do a little bit too much. That was Bree Eichen. Free kick on the boundary line for the Magpies. Kick inside attacking 50. Close to the boundary line. And out of bounds. Close to the boundary line again. Over it goes. Get a boundary throw in. Slightly attacking side of the wing for Scottsdale. North Launceston, the only goal this quarter, wrestled back the lead. Long boundary throw in. Clears everybody. Shepherd's the call. North Lonnie work it clear, sideways kick. Here's Jarleen Bailey, have to sit under it or the wind holds it up. Gibbons couldn't take it. They stream clear now. Michaela Binns got it to Hogarth. Her kick wasn't great. Off the ground now to the open wing. Oh, I have to say, holding the ball a long time there was Michaela Binns. She's penalised. Good tackle by Jaylene Bailey. Bailey now kicks further forward. Chance here, Ashlyn Dingen. Out it comes, Eichen, good handball. Kick smothered there from Rihanna Binns. Flips inside 50. Harrison works clear, nice handball. Couldn't take it with a Gibbons. Here's Eichen with a chance. Laying the tackle there was Ella Creswell. And we'll get another ball up. .40 metres out. And once again, umpire calls for the footy. Flipped over the top, chance here again. Snap towards goal. In the goal square though. Cleared out. Weaving the footy through traffic there was Gibbons. Straight away, kick towards goal. It's the post. That was Ella Creswell behind to North Launceston. 3-3-21 now, leading Scottsdale. 2-5-17. Out from fullback. Footy comes and nice mark taken over there. Just get the glasses up. Once again, that's Ella Creswell, who's had a terrific game today. Gets inside 50. Finds Rihanna Binns. So the next goal of this game, if it goes the way of North Launceston, it'll be huge. Kick to the hot spot. Mark taken. Chance here for North Launceston. And it's Cleo Creswell, who kicked one earlier in the game. This will be her 20th goal for the year if she can slot it through. Kicks towards goal. Does pretty well. I think it's just offline, one behind. That would have been a very handy one. 3-4-22 North Launceston, Scottsdale. 2-5-17. Closing in on three-quarter time. Mark taken by Gibbons. They can launch here. Scottsdale. It's a lovely kick into the centre of the ground. Can they capitalise? Samex there. Well done there, Jetson. Although Irwin wins the footy. Oh, mark not taken there. It would have been a pretty invaluable mark. Coming through is Taisha Hines. She's got a teammate further forward. Taking the mark there is Alani Nichols. He settles things down. Waits for people to arrive. Kicks towards the marquee over there in the forward pocket. Can they fashion something here? Hines again. Makes something out of nothing. Kicks towards goal. Snap is offline there from Georgie Hogarth. So 2-6-18, Scottsdale 3-4-22, the Northern Bombers. Kick out from fullback. Front position. Alex Hall does well. Handballs forward of the contest. In there was Barnes for North Launceston. In the left forward pocket now. It's out towards Harrison, who's drifted up the ground. In fact, that's Hines, I beg your pardon. And we might have a throw there, I think. There's a whistle on play. Handball sideways is good. Frees up Eichen, who kicks up the wing here looking for Ella Creswell. She got high contact in the marking contest. So free kick. Play on's the call. Nice kick by Ella Creswell, but it might go the way here of Michaela Binns. Bursts through a couple of tackles. Handballs towards the centre of the ground. Vital contest, this one. Closing in on three-quarter time. 3-4-22. North Launceston, Scottsdale 2-6-18. Kick forward. And that's three-quarter time. That's the end of the third quarter here at Scottsdale. And it's North Launceston 3-4-22 to Scottsdale 2-6-18. And the goal kicker so far in this game, North Launceston, one each to Cleo Creswell, Ashlyn Didgeon and Brie Eichen. And for Scottsdale, one each to Rebecca Irwin and Taisha Hines. Take a short break here on the AFL Tas live stream. Back in just a moment.
Got me love struck, can't get enough of this high. Can't deny that you're the cause and the cure of these clumsy rides. No one could ever explain this. Oh, the words do it justice, but I'm sure gonna try. Oh, it's wild, can't tame it. It's safe, but it's dangerous. Only you can bring these words to life. You are my living, breathing love.
Welcome back here to the Scottsdale Recreation Ground. It's quickly around the grounds in the NTFA Premier Women's. And Deloraine, 5-5-35 leading South 2-4-16. So chances are now those two teams will meet next week. Launceston 11-10-76. Longford 1 behind 1 point. Great to see him hit the scoreboard there. And of course here, it's 3-4-22 North Launceston to Scottsdale 2-6-18. And we're about to start here in the last quarter. And there we go. Umpire Stevens gets us going here in the last quarter. Jetson wins the tap. Ball spills out. First goal is going to be huge in this last quarter. It's been a low-scoring game. The winner makes the finals. Can't put it more plainly than that. A draw and Scottsdale will go through. Up towards half-back. Mark taken back there well from the Magpies by Rihanna Lett. So Lett now comes towards the commentary side of the ground. And she caught one as she got rid of the footy. So it'll be a free kick down the ground. Just joined us, the goal kickers for North Launceston, Cleo Creswell, Ashlyn Dingen, Brie Eichen. And for Scottsdale, 1H, Taisha Hines and Rebecca Irwin. With the footy here, this is Taylor Marshall. Good kick towards half-forward. Gets great distance. Spills over the back. Be interesting to see if North Launceston go extra defensive in this quarter. Just try and stop Scottsdale from scoring that goal, which will put them in front. Kick comes in there by Ruby Hall. It's marked there in the back line by the Bombers. Up the wing looking for Jetson. Over the back. They can raffle it a bit here. Can Scottsdale. Ruby Hall takes it, although that's a really good tackle straight away by Ruby Payne. So ball up. Umpire Walker throws it up. Jetson, smart tap. Tries to find Emma Groves. Coach. Jetson, back to Groves. Oh, she just got a toe on it. Lucky. Kicking it forward now is Marshall. Streaking away there is Taylor Barnes. With a great dash. Kicks it towards the wing in the direction there of Bridie Pike. A one-on-one battle there with her opponent in Dion Mason. They do well, both girls. Neither lets the ball go. It now gets to some space. Eichen has got it. Gets away. Does get tackled though. To stop her escaping the contest. Kick close to the boundary line now. Circling around again is Eichen. Gets a handball away there towards Ella Creswell to half forward. Chance here for the Bombers. Oh, gee, that's smart play there by Rihanna Binns. Got the kick away. How will it bounce? Bounces well for Scottsdale. Player tackled. Is that holding the ball? I hear a whistle. It is. Great tackle. And the tackler there was Kiara Dingen. I thought had a pretty good third quarter. Might be just a little bit too far out to score. Approaches the player on the mark. It's off the side of the boot. Falls to the pocket. And spills out of bounds. That's where North Launceston wanted in this quarter. They need to hang on for another 17 minutes. They lead here by 4 points. So one goal scored in that third quarter, the way of the Bombers from the boundary throw-in. Over the back. Taken there, but hoping to take on the tackle was Ella Creswell. Another stoppage. Umpire Stevens throws it up. Beautifully roved there by Ruby Hall, but she handballs it straight to Eichen. She's tackled. Ball says the crowd. Ruby Hall, good second effort. They push and shove. Ella Creswell. Back to Rihanna Binns. Tried to do a bit too much there. Caught holding the ball. So valuable tackle there for Scottsdale and going the way of Rebecca Irwin. Irwin kick to the wing. Bouncing footy to Yellow Sharon. Doing well to get back there was Jaylene Bailey. She's got it again. Kick not that effective. Might open the door for Scottsdale here. Important contest in the middle of Scottsdale Oval. It's a shared contest. Margin 4 points here. 4 minutes gone. In the elimination final basically here this afternoon. 4v5 winner. Plays next week. Out at Spitz. Taylor Barnes again having a good quarter. They do well though, Harrison. She's worried out of a kick in the end. Falls to Jetson. Gets a little handball away. Coming back to Binns, who's been so impressive in this last quarter. She finds herself some space. Handballs it backwards. Ella Creswell to half forward. Ball bounces. Almost taken then by Kiara Dingen. Here's Ashlyn Dingen streaming towards goal. It's about to bounce here. Stays in the end. Oh, well done, Cleo Creswell. Oh, what a goal that is. It just bounced up on the goal line, and Cleo Creswell read it better and then found a little bit of space and slammed it through. And North Launceston now 4-4-28, leading Scottsdale 2-6-18. 2 goals now to Cleo Creswell. That's 20 for the year. And the lead is a game-high 10 points to the Northern Bombers. Just checking around the grounds here, and it's an 18-point lead now to Geelong against the Devils early in the third quarter, 7-6-48 to 4-6-30. There at Cardinia Park. Up goes the footy. Won by Jetson. They need to respond straight away, do Scottsdale. Holding the ball there. So they sum it up here. Little kick sideways to the playmaker in Icon. Leans back in a kick towards half forward. He's starting to win the one-on-ones here, North Launceston. Here's Payne. Burst out of the contest. Was caught with the footy. Releases it. Gets the half back. Magpies try to pick up the ball. Ends up here. Well done once again. Having a great game is Jaylene Bailey. High kick. Oh, gee, that's a good mark. Taken there by Ruby Payne. She just reined it in. Goes back. Takes the time. Out here towards Tiffany Whitney. Gets to the footy now. There might be a free kick. It's going to go the way of Scottsdale. A little bit of holding there off the contest. And Taylor Marshall will take it. Marshall now kicks into the centre of the ground. It clears everybody. Coming out to meet it there is Alex Hall. Lays a tackle. Ball shovelled sideways. Ends up now here with Ella Creswell. Smartly kicks it straight away. But getting back, taking good mark there is Michaela Binns. In fact, it's Morgan Rice back there, beg your pardon. So Morgan Rice, nice kick, finds a teammate, and that is Michaela Binns, the number 19. She goes wide to Alex Hall. Good link-up footy here from Scottsdale. Alex Hall plays on straight away. Kicks to half forward looking for Irwin. Does well to pick it up. Handball over the top, close to the boundary line. North defence working overtime to try and clear it. But it's going to be a ball up on attacking 50. 4-4-28, North Launceston, 2-6-18, Scottsdale. 7 minutes gone. Still plenty of time for Scottsdale if they're good enough here. Players desperate. There's no tomorrow. Get another stoppage here. Cats getting away a little bit now from the Devils. They lead by 24 at Cardinia Park. A whistle on play. It's going to come back here to Scottsdale. And it's Mather with the kick. Righty Kate Mather. Inside 50. Close to the line. Whistle on play. Kick towards half back. They fight for the footy. Another stoppage. It suits North Launceston. It's eating up time. 8 minutes 20 now. Expired in this quarter. Kick up the wings. Valuable there for North Launceston. Coming through beautifully though was Binns. She kicks inside 50. Ball ricochets back out again. Binns tries again. Beaten to the footy though this time by Ruby Payne. Here's Ashlyn Dingen. Does well. Finds a bit of space. Kicks smothered beautifully though by Binns, who's having a good few minutes. She turns around. Long sweeping handball to a teammate. Who's met straight away there in Stingle. This leads to a loose ball. Ball says the crowd over there. Close to the interchange area. Eventually it spills over for a boundary throw-in. Biders collecting the footy. Once again, it's out of bounds. So, almost halfway through this quarter. Scottsdale need 2 goals to get back on top in this contest. Trying to flick it over the back was Jetson. Streaming through. Good play here, Ruby Hall. She's got it. Flicks it over the top. Taken here by Tess Moore. Inside 50. Alex Hall. Little handball. Tries to get to a teammate who's caught. That's the number 16 there, Alani Nichols. Good defence there from North Launceston. Take advantage of the stand rule. Up here towards Payne. Ricochets off her shins. Back inside 50. Nichols again. Here's Alex Hall. 30 out towards goal. It's all North Launceston back there. And a nice mark taken by Gigantini. She plays on straight away. She's got Stebbings. Zoe Stebbings. It might have been 50 there, I think. The player encroaching over the mark. So it's useful for North Launceston. That'll get them to defensive 50. Seconds tick by. It's the 1 goal in this quarter by Cleo Creswell. They've kicked the last 2 in the game, though. Get themselves a little bit of a lead here, the Bombers. Kick goes towards half forward. Getting to it is Jetson. It evades her. Now Eichen gets to 50 in towards the goal square. Where's Cleo Creswell? She's behind Harrison on this occasion. Harrison does brilliantly with the one hand. Then collects the ball. Kicks up the wing. Poor bounce there for the Scottsdale player and Tess Moore. Now they've got it here. Emma Groves, the coach, up towards half forward. Off hands there. Off Kiara Dingeon. Kick forward. Chance. Whitney. Couldn't quite take it. Is that a mark? No, it's not. Playing on is Morgan Rice. Runs the full distance. Kicks to half back. Player leading out in the chase there is Bridie Kate Mather. She's got it now. Caught. Handballs backwards. Has a teammate who's also caught Ruby Hall. She gets out of the tackle though. All class Ruby Hall. They push and shove there. North Launceston happy to cause a stoppage. Getting close now to 12 minutes. Kick towards attacking 50 and Harrison comes out and takes a mark here for Scottsdale. Sophie Harrison goes wide. Off hands. Taken by Alex Hall. Up the wing. Good work here, Scottsdale. That's Taisha Hines up the ground. And she was held. Smart play. She got the handball away. But she was held onto. So Hines now. She looks to switch and she has Alex Hall. Doesn't quite make it to her though. Good work there by Payne. She picks up the footy. Long penetrating kick up the wing. Clears the contest. Ashlyn Dingeon's got it. They just force it forward, North Launceston. It's obviously their coach saying, let's get territory in this quarter. Jetson now. Up towards the goal square. Cleo Creswell was there. She's still there, Cleo Creswell. She lays a tackle. Mather gets it away in time. Scottsdale a chance to clear if they can pick it up. Jetson's there. She falls over. Shovels it forward. North Launceston persistent. And they win themselves a stoppage. Umpire throws up quickly. So they work it out of defence to the Magpies. Into the centre of Scottsdale Oval. Across 13 minutes now. North defence under pressure. There's plenty of them there though. And umpire says no prior. It'll be a ball up. 60 metres out from Scottsdale's goal. Geelong by 17 points in the third quarter at GMHBA Stadium. Secondary ball up. Flipped over. Taking the footy there was Groves. Did she get a push in the back? Umpire said no. She was grabbed without any prior opportunity. 6 minutes remaining in this contest. It's the Northern Bombers by 10 points. A final spot awaits if they can hold out just a few more minutes here. They do work it out. Have defence. Up towards half forward. Scottsdale now under pressure. Cleared out there by Isabella Gibbons. On the far side there is Taylor Tudor. Gets to the footy. Handballs. Backward to Ella Creswell. Marley Brown's there. And she's caught holding the ball. Free kick, Scottsdale. They need to move it quickly. Short kick. Marked in defence there. I think that's Kiara Dingen. Kick back up the wing. Jetson's there. She taps it to the side. Smart play. They try to work it out. Tudor's in there again. Jetson can't get the quick kick away. Michaela Binns is in there for Scottsdale. Round the corner kick, Ruby Hall. Mark taken at half back. It's the impressive Jaylene Bailey. Bailey goes sideways. That's a good kick and a good mark. Bree Eichen just getting in the hands of their experienced players here. Risky kick's going to come out. Giantini has got some territory in front of her. She doesn't take it though. Kick straight away. Up here into the forward line. Creswell. She might have been caught holding the footy there. She is. Just couldn't get the fist to the ball there. Affect the handball. Good tackle, Harrison. 15 and a half minutes gone. Clears the ball to the wing. Northern Bombers. They tie it up. Umpire lets it go a little bit. They wrestle around. Eventually Alex Hall throws it out in a bit of frustration. And we're at the 16-minute mark. Up goes the footy. They clear it out of the contest. Marley Brown meets it. Round the corner kick here from Ruby Hall, but a throw is paid against Scottsdale. It's a pretty big one, that one, because it's going to turn what could have been a Scottsdale attack now into a North Launceston rearguard action here. Ruby Payne to half forward. Great mark by Jetson, who's given her 100% all day. One of the better players, no doubt about it, for North Launceston. Play on now's the call. Jetson, deep kick into attack. Snap for goal by Creswell is offline. Could have been her third there. So one behind to North Launceston. First score for a while. 4-5, plays 2-6. So it's really emergency now for Scottsdale. They've got to score 2 goals in 3 minutes to get themselves into the finals. North Launceston could make a bit of history for their club here. Eichen goes back into play. Probably not a great move because the kick was smothered. It's launched out of defence now. Chance for the Pies. Hines works hard. Gets it back again. Taisha Hines picks it up to half forward. Nichols is there. On her hammer is their opponent in Barnes. Nichols does pretty well. Handballs it sideways. Oh, good tackle laid there. That'll be holding the ball. And the tackling of North Launceston this last quarter has just been a real feature. And it's Taylor Barnes this occasion. She kicks towards the centre of the ground. Fluky bounce. Over the back. Gibbons clears it towards half forward. Cleans bowls Alex Hall. Clean bowls Marley Brown. Now the door opens here for Scottsdale. North Launceston do have a sweeper back in the goal square if there's a quick kick forward. Barnes again. Just gets a toe to it. She might have been caught holding the ball otherwise. Sideways kick there from Tori Hall. She pursues it now. Tori Hall gets to the footy. Kicks here towards Alex Hall. Hines is there on the boundary line. Snaps. Smart play North Launceston. Had a player in the square. They can work it out now. Out here towards Ella Creswell. Kick to the wing. Getting to the mark is Payne there, and she'll take the saving mark. 18 minutes, nearly 19 gone. Kick towards the wing. Eichen gets there, and she can slow things down. Time is on their side. She has to play on now. Gee, it's all Scottsdale here, though. Taking the mark there is Michaela Binns. Finds a teammate in space in Ruby Hall. Clears her head, though. Oh, Ruby Hall nearly takes it back a second time. Irwin works it to Ruby Hall. Wrestles it from her opponent. Back now here to Tori Hall. Towards the goal square. Alex Hall's there. Bowell bounces around. Nichols can't get a shot on goal. Great pressure there from North Launceston. Jaylene Bailey. She gets it away to Marley Brown. They kick towards the far side. It might not be a Lassou. Let's see. It might just be inside the 50-metre line, which will be a great result for North Launceston. With 19 minutes gone, they lead here by 11 points. Getting close to the final siren time. Throw in. Jetson. Won the tap. Scottsdale desperate to try and win it here. They get a high tackle. It's got to go back here, and Ruby Hall will take it. We've got another whistle. We've got a 50. Just might have to go over the mark, I think, is the issue there. And that'll waste a few precious seconds. North Launceston by 11 points. Here at Scottsdale. Very, very close to the end of the game. Siren imminent. There it is. And North Launceston are through to the finals of the NTFA Premier League Women with a magnificent victory here at Scottsdale. They've won by 11 points. They didn't go in favourites by any means. And they've overcome Scottsdale on their home turf. A great game of football. Congratulations to both teams. And the final score is North Launceston 4-5-29. They defeat Scottsdale 2-6-18 by 11 points. And it's a very happy North Launceston team and coach. It's great for the club. It's been a tough season in a lot of ways. And to have one team through the finals is a feather in the cap there of the coaching team at North Launceston. Congratulations, Emma Groves. Took a chance to come across to North Launceston. A tough year last year. They copped some beatings, and they've been competitive this year. Last week, they would have been disappointed, but they've come back today. Their players have stood up against a tough Scottsdale team, and they have gone out winners here by 11 points. Goal kickers, Cleo Creswell with 2, Ashland Ingen 1, Bree Eichen 1 for the Bombers. They're a very happy team at the moment over on the far side. And for Scottsdale, 1 each, Taisha Hines and Rebecca Irwin. Thanks for tuning in today on the AFL Tas live stream. Don't forget, coming up, we've got the men's game, which is huge today. And there's a final spot on the line there for Scottsdale if they're good enough this afternoon. And we'll tune in for that very soon on the AFL Tas live stream and on City Park Radio, 103.7 and 96.5. I'll sign off. It's Dave Moore here. Hope you've enjoyed today's coverage. And it's North Launceston through to the finals in the NTFA Premier League Women's Competition, winning today by 11 points.